So, y'all, I want to thank God, give thanks to God since I couldn't go to church today because my client is not trying to get out of her bed. Um, he's blessed me so much within the last 2 weeks with admission into the nursing program, with getting that case dropped because I had a case for fleeing and looting from the cops and driving on a suspended license, and I had a warrant for my arrest, and he let all that drop before the judge even came into the room. He gave me such a great lawyer that he had to connect. He was laughing and joking with the judge. I didn't even see her face. He just came up and told me, oh, I was just joking with the judge. I'm sure I'm going to get your case dropped. Then he went to the prosecutor. After joking with her, he came out to me and my friends, because I had like 5 people deep, because I was looking to up to a year sentence. All right, gang, come on, let's go. He is too funny. And he's Caucasian too, talking about some, come on, gang or squad, whatever he said. But at the end of the day, I was happy about that. Then the very next day, I get my news for my admission into the nursing program. Like, it's all God. If for everybody who doesn't believe in God, how about this? Trust in God, put all your faith in God, and not for a short term. I'm talking about long term. And if your life doesn't change around, I'm talking success, happiness, health, wealth, then all right, you can blame me. But what do you have to lose to just try to trust in him? That's all I'm saying. All I had to do was trust in him. He turned my whole life around. Like, I was bad, y'all. I was bad when I got pulled over. I don't even want to tell y'all what was in my system. That's why I tried to drive off in the car, got to a dead end, fled on foot. And now look at me. All of that was before this. Now I'm working as a nurse assistant in a nursing program to get my BSN to become a registered nurse. I'm happy, and it's only to God, because he saw my life spiraling out of control. Like, I can't begin to thank him so much. Like, I was really bad, y'all. For years, I've lost myself. For years, I made mistakes that I look back and blame myself. And, I'm like, oh, I'm not perfect because I did this and that. But after some time, when I forgave myself and understood that God forgave me, my whole life just turned around, like, literally. Before the day my life turned around, I remember that was the day that my boyfriend got locked up. We was low on money. We just paid rent. We had got a bail bondsman who was lazy as hell. Our whole point was to get him to go to the courts and turn himself in so he didn't have to get locked up. But he ends up being locked up for 2 days. I'm waiting in a car. Each day I wait in the car over 12 hours. Over 12 hours. Calling the bail bondsman, calling them, trying to get his paperwork, calling the district court. It was crazy. And within that time, that's when I sat in the car and I'm like, things gotta change. Like, we down to our last dollar. I was like, but I already had my CNA and GNA license at that point. I'm like, man, I need to go and get my license. I need to use my license. I went to school for this license. Let me use this. That was the first step. That it was all that it took. After I got this job, I just became motivated and kept working to better myself. And for all of that, I really do have to thank God, because it's only God. It really is. And I gave my life to God, and I couldn't be happier.